everyone, and welcome back to the second season of the Mukoya for Youth podcast. This is our third episode. The first episode, we were featuring young people from Kenya. For the second one, we featured young people from Zambia. So for the second season of this podcast, we are telling impact stories of the Mukoya program, particularly from youth. And just a reminder, the Mukoya program seeks to advance SRHR by applying an intersectional lens. My name is Warindi, and I'm the co-host of this podcast. I'm joined by two lovely young women, Bertha and Vilda, who are my co-hosts, who I'd like to introduce themselves before I ask our guests from Uganda to also introduce themselves as we start the conversation.
Thank you, Warindi, and thank you. My name is Bertha from Zambia, and really excited that you joined us on this episode of the podcast. Please do stay tuned and enjoy.
Thank you, Warindi. My name is Vilda from Kenya, and I just want to thank you once again for always tuning in to our podcast.
Thank you, Bertha and Vilda, always gracious at all times. So now we have Leah and Agnes joining us from Uganda, two powerful young people who are doing great work in SRHR. And I'd like to ask them to please introduce themselves. I'll start with you, Agnes.
Hi everyone, my name is Agnes Namuwonge, and I'm a Central Region Coordinator for Nexus Youth Initiative. We usually go as NYIN Uganda on our social media platforms. NYIN is a youth-led organization that is currently working on the Mukoya program as a collaborating partner under VSO. So I'm very happy to be here and share my story. Thanks for having me.
Thank you, Aggie. Leah, over to you.
Good afternoon. Greetings, everyone. And I'm so excited to being on this platform. By the name's Leah Mukoya, and I work with Freedom and Rome Uganda. That's a lesbian, bisexual, and queer-led organization in Uganda. And I work as the program's associate. But as an individual, I'm Leah Gazelle. I love animals, I love cats, I love plants, and I'm so excited to just explore this conversation. Thank you for giving me this opportunity to be here.
Thank you, Leah and Agnes, for joining us, and also for being part of this podcast. So my first question is, so the Mukoya program has been running since 2021. As you look back, what has been the impact of this program in your life, personally, professionally, in your community? We can start with you, Leah.
Well, I embarked on this program, I think that it was 2022. So it had already started in 2021. But me personally getting on board was in 2022. And since then, being part of this program I will say, I have grown both personally and professionally. And as a personal perspective, I've become more confident in expressing myself, because we're talking about embracing intersectionality and then looking at overlapping vulnerabilities as individuals. And as an LBQ woman, I feel this was a very good opportunity to express myself, to analyze myself also, as we also going in depth of expanding to our community. And also issues to do with defining myself, expressing myself, the fact that we had different collaborations involved with service providers. That means I had a safety in expressing myself or seeking my services as an individual. And when you look at as an organization professionally, I have been able to strengthen actually my knowledge and understanding when it comes to intersectionality, but then also embracing it as an organization. This has been an awesome experience. And I will say that the moment being part of this program has showed me the real power of being informed, and what informed advocacy is, what community dialogues are, and actually also collaboration, the fact that it's a consortium of different partners from different regions.
All right. Thank you so much for this opportunity. Before I even start, I want to note that before I joined Mukoya, I was just Agnes. I was just any young person who had no knowledge on intersectionality, who was less informed about sexual and reproductive health and rights. And joining Mekwe has been a very transformative process for me as a person, with my personal growth and journey. And it has given me a platform, first of all, to understand what intersectionality is and what SRHR is, and how we can engage all different types of young people in the communities. So this has given me a realization of the uniqueness of every young person, people with disabilities, young people living with HIV, the different issues they face in their communities while accessing sexual and reproductive health rights. Before Mekwe, these were normal. I did not care. I did not really pay attention to, the issues of young people, because I did not understand the different struggles of these young people. But when I started engaging in Mekwe activities, I got to realize that much as I could be privileged in some areas, other young people actually struggling, and we need to be more compassionate and more understanding. And us who have gotten the process, the information, we need to use this platform to advocate for their rights, for their needs, to speak on their behalf. So I'm very grateful to Mekwe, because I've gotten to understand what intersectionality looks like, and what meaningfully engaging young people is. Also, on another note, I've grown in my public speaking skills. Before Mekwe, I did not think I could even have this conversation now. I did not think I could stand on platforms and present abstracts. I did not think I could give my opinion in spaces of advocacy, or host moderate panels, host safe spaces, speak in front of so many people. So my confidence has been really, really improved. My public speaking skills have really, really developed. I've been given an opportunity to attend global spaces like the United Nations Civil Society Conference that happened last year in Nairobi, the 7th Annual Adolescent and Youth Reproductive Health Network Kenya Scientific Conference that also happened in Mombasa last year, where I had an opportunity to present my abstract on the intersectional community scorecard tool that Mekwe is using to, to ensure that we get the needs of young people from them and advocate for them to their stakeholders. I also got an opportunity to attend the Beijing Plus 30 Africa Youth and CSO consultations in Addis Ababa, and this gave me so much confidence, because I felt like I belonged to this space, and the need for young people to be in this space as well, advocating for their rights, became more clearer to me. So I would not have gotten all these opportunities to learn and share with the world what young people want. So this has helped me grow as a person, but also in terms of an organization. As I told you, Nexus Youth Initiative is a youth-led organization that is just growing. It is young. So as an organization, we've had a lot to learn from the consortium, working with them, how things are done, how an organization should run, what are the protocols of, safeguarding and all those things. Mekwe has empowered us as an organization to reach out to so many young people, to have structures in our organization, to grow and be formally registered. It has given us space, and as I speak right now, we have offices at Straight Talk Foundation, and this has all been because of the program. We've been empowered with skills like report writing, all these things. We did not have that much knowledge about them before the program, because initially NIN was just a network of young people that was not structured. So Mekwe has structured NIN as an organization, and it has grown into something that we all did not expect. And this has been a very great achievement, because this is giving so many other young people a platform to volunteer with us and learn from us, and we share our experiences and our knowledge that we've learned with them, and giving them a chance to also have the spaces that we've been given, but also empower them as we engage them in the safe spaces that we have in the communities so they can advocate for their own rights. But also I want to say that these young people are, with time, as we've continued to engage them, we've noticed that there are some young youth champions that are very good at speaking out. We've identified them and we are sharing these spaces with them where we can take them. We are supporting them together with the Mukoya Youth Panel Uganda, and throughout these engagements, we are seeing that young people are actually speaking out for themselves. They're advocating for their rights to their stakeholders. And this has all been possible because of this program. So we are very grateful. Back to you, Warindi.
Thank you so much for sharing this very transformational story. It's good to note that young people-led organizations are being developed, equipped, and built with capacity to run even beyond the Mukoya program. So that's really interesting. Thank you so much for sharing. We'll go to Leah. Have you had any mentorship opportunities in the recent past because of the Mukoya program? And could you share what that was? Have you gotten to mentor any young person or something of that sort with regards to the information and skills you've gotten from the Mukoya program?
Thank you so much. The Mukoya program has availed a lot of many spaces that have had different discussions, different opportunities, leadership institutes like the hourly. I'm really privileged to being part of the hourly, and also information that has been discussed there, lessons learned around feminist leadership, intersectionality, feminist leadership. And with this information gained, I would say I have mentored younger LBQ peers within my community, sharing the knowledge learned, the fact that I have been given this opportunity to run this project. I will look for my supervisor herself. When I joined the program, the responsibility was left to me. That means there's transition that was happening, transformation that was happening, taking up this sole responsibility as an LPQ woman, but then also being able to involve other women to take part in this program. That means availing opportunities, because we have a WhatsApp group. So there are different opportunities that are being shared within our Mukoya general group that I always share into our members community WhatsApp group. And women have emerged from there. We have had some leaders emerge from there, 2-3 organizations within our membership that has been actually mentored, that we're part of some of our activities, that we've had the training of the TOT of SRHR advocates. We've seen that they've emerged with their own organizations. One that is focusing on they've actually also embraced intersectionality, seeing that one organization is focusing on trafficking of LBQ women, but then also another organization has embraced all the acronyms on the spectrum, working with the LBQ, but then also involving the transgender individuals. When it comes to which kind of women I have mentored, I will say that we have a group of women that are living with HIV, and within that I have a woman that piqued interest because I, as an individual, I am passionate about arts and crafts. And when we talk about SRHR, we won't ignore the component of economic empowerment, because it also influences access to SRHR. So being able to work together, use our skills, our handcrafts to be able to economically empower ourselves so that we are able to continue accessing our SRHR services. And also I will reflect with my supervisor, as I've said, she mentored me, and I appreciate the program for giving me that space to learn and learn and then also embrace feminism as a person, and then also being able to pass it on to my other fellow LBQ women within my community.
Thank you so much, Leah, for sharing those life-changing stories. There is indeed an intersection between economic empowerment and SRHR access. So really excited that you guys have taken on that path, because we're only empowered when we are healthy. So thank you so much for sharing that. Agnes, over to you. Have you had an opportunity to mentor anyone with the information and skills you've gotten from the Make Way program?
Thank you so much. So yes, I have. First of all, like I told you, we have identified youth champions through our engagements, and I personally took it upon myself to identify these young women and make sure that I share with them information that I get from especially the global spaces that I attend. But also I've been giving a chance to one particular young person to attend some engagements on my behalf, and so she can share reports about what happened, and this has actually helped her learn a lot. I usually get feedback from her, and she has been learning a lot from these spaces. She's been sharing, and she feels like she's fully engaging, and she's getting all this information and these spaces and these connections to other organizations as well. So in the meantime, the youth champions that I have identified are going to continue to engage in their safe spaces that we hope are going to continue even after the program ends. We are looking to see how this can be done so they can continue to moderate and host these safe spaces and learn all these public speaking skills while they are teaching their fellows. So I want to pass on that responsibility to these young women so they can feel like they are in control, full control of this advocacy. They are taking charge of the space, they are organizing, they are helping with the arrangements, they are planning the safe space themselves, they are fully engaging from the start, as the Make Way program has also engaged me and my other fellow young people in the organization. So also I usually share information on my social media platforms. As we know, young people, we also very vibrant on social media. So I make sure that if I go into a space, I share this information of what the space was about, what I learned from there, what needs to be done, what exactly happened, what should a young person take from this, so these young people can know, because these places seem like they are so foreign, like the United Nations, civil society, like what was there? What was the intention of me going there? What did I learn from there? How did I engage as a young person? And how can any other young person engage in this space? How can they register for them? How can they get access to the links that they can use to register? But also, as an organization, we have a WhatsApp group where young people can easily get these links. We share with them so they can register for these spaces. Those they can go to, well and good, and those that they cannot manage to go to, it's also okay. We guide them through the application process. If someone reaches out to me, obviously I will be there to help. So as time goes on, I hope that we can engage as many young people as we can, and because Mekwe has given us the platform to be meaningfully engaged, I am going to take it upon myself, or I'm already taking it upon myself, to make sure other young girls have the same opportunity to learn like I've learned, to improve their public speaking skills, to be confident, to be able to speak about their issues, to be able to go to a health center and say, no, this service is free, why are you charging me for it? No, should not be done like this. No, this young person has an impairment, how can you help them, so these young people don't feel so marginalized. And also because they live in their communities, they can easily pass on this information to their peers, because that is something that they kept complaining about, how information is not reaching their other peers. But I keep telling them, you are the information, you are the advocate now, where we cannot reach, you will be standing in the gap. So do not take this for granted, or that you are in this space. You're here to learn and get this information, and you be the champion of your area, of your community, of your region. So yeah, other young people can look up to you and, have a difference in their lives. And
Thank you so much, Agnes and Leah, for sharing those incredible things that you are doing in regards to mentorship. And as I hear you getting something about and holding a young person, and also just being intentional to trust them and give them opportunities. And also talking of mentorship, where we were also mentored by someone. I loved the way, Leah, you talked about your mentor and also taking up this work, and now you are also mentoring other people. Same to Agnes. So, to our audience, I want to ask you if you are at any time going to look for a partner in Uganda that you want to do this good job with. Please don't forget to tap on Nin and FARUG, because they are doing really amazing work, and we can attest this by what Leah is sharing and also Agnes is sharing, and also just talking about intersectionality on how the growth have been. So as we finish, I want to thank you so much, Leah, for creating time to share with us the amazing work that you're doing, and also to thank you, Agnes, for the incredible work that you are doing. Not forgetting to thank our audience for always tuning in, and of course, in every episode that we have, you are always there for us. So continue to introduce your friends, your family, your colleague, and all your network to get to listen to us as we pass these amazing impact stories. Thank you so much also, Bertha and Warindi, for always being amazing co-host to this. And as we finish, I want to remind you, don't forget to follow us. Don't forget to listen to us, as we are always available also on the Apple Podcast, Spotify, and YouTube. Thank you so much, and I look forward to seeing you in our next episode. Bye.